It's time to cover a garage. We write a list and cross things off.
Cut.
You need more energy, more excitement. You know, if you don't finish this build, you're gonna lose the shop. I've got to the point in the project where all I want to do really is strip the thing down, paint the frame, put it all back together for the last time. But there's a few outstanding jobs I need to do before I can pull the thing apart. I'll go through those one by one. First, I want to fix a loop lock. Basically, I mean, it'll keep it secure, but also to stop the loop sort of flying up. So I am planning to use a Lambretta Toolbox lock, which is going to be mounted around there, and it will fit down through the plate that I've welded on already to keep it nice and secure. Second job is desperately need a reinforcement plate put where the new seat catch is going to go. Got a piece of metal all ready to go on there. It just needs welding from the underside, some holes drilled through that. Third job is to cover this hole where the original toolbox was. So I've got a toolbox lid here, but basically it needs trimming down and basically welding into place there. And next job is the horn, and that I want to mount basically where the Model C and D Lambrettas have their horn, so that would just be mounted there. So I just need to make a bracket for that. And lastly, where I've had to adjust this exhaust, mentioned it in a previous episode, I need to remake probably that bracket there, just so it clears the panels, the exhaust here. Here's my list. Let's get these things crossed off. So this is the toolbox door, which I'm going to weld in. Just cut out the old lock hole, which kind of went in there because that's no longer required, and made a little plate, which I am going to weld into there. this loop is obviously in quite a state, but one part I've been looking to fix quite soon before I strip the thing apart is this crack here. See it from the inside. Obviously I don't want that to get any worse. Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna drill a hole at the end of the crack. That should stop it spreading anymore, and then I'm just gonna fill that with weld and grind it off. I've been working away on this list, pretty much crossed everything off. It's been great, but while I've been working and keep lifting this loop up and down, it sort of dawned on me that in everyday use, when I'm filling up the petrol, or even if I just leave the scooter somewhere with this loop up, if the wind catches it, it's going to fall down. So basically I'm thinking I need some kind of stay, a bit like they have on a bonnet, just to keep it up. So I've got a bar, which is actually from a drummer's hi-hat stand. I've got a little bracket here, which I'm going to weld about there on the scooter. I'm going to weld a washer basically to the hi-hat stand and bar, and then so that can pivot up then. I'll put a bolt on the loop, so then another washer on the other end of this can just hook onto that. I've got this little bonnet, stay, keep, if you like. Hopefully you can see that. So that clips into there. And then I'm just going to weld, I've made a bracket to hold the keep, and that will just weld on the back there.
Summer job will last till springtime. Waits to the door to help the other side. Yeah, his mother moves to a darkest cloud. Not turn around, but man, that's the place to hide. Yeah, by the bridge, it's over Whiskey River.
And now for something completely different.
Get me my umbrella.
Could you bend them? Call this man here.
Cobweb Darren.
Yeah.
And you forget what you told her. And too much temptation for another girl will make a guy wanna hold her. And hurt after hurt, I'll make your love run out. Ooh, yeah. Too much waiting on a limb.
What does Katia mean?
Badass.
Never give more than what you're gonna get back. 'Cause too many promises to a girl, and you forget what you told her. And too much temptation for another girl will make a guy wanna hold her. After giving all you got, and there's nothing left to give, oh, well, you know
That's it, everything on the list is now done. Took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's great to get all those smaller jobs done before I tear all apart again, basically, for paint, etc. So just running through what we've done from front to back. The horn mount bracket is welded on there, horn's all done. On the loop, welded in, Toolbox door, needs a bit of a filler, but that'll be nice and smooth there. Also welded in a plate actually to the frame itself, which sort of laps over just behind the toolbox, so that covers in that hole that was there, which is great. The rear seat mount bracket, if you like, where that locates, that was pretty rotten, welded in under the loop there, that's great. Moving back from that, did a rust repair on the loop behind the number plate. Also, I welded in, I'm not sure what you call it, but sorry, I bolted in for now. I'm going to weld in this piece of the frame, which basically locates where the panel catches go. That's fantastic. Now it's time to strip it all down, ready for some paint. What have I done? Well, that's enough for this episode of Cobweb Garage. Join me next time as I attempt to paint some of this and put it all back together again. Thanks for your support. You can buy t-shirts from our online store. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and see you next time. Cheers.